The very moment you wake up one day and you figure out that you need to stop caring about what people do really think about you is when you're going to experience very big shifts in your own personal life. Now, it was about 2 or 3 months when I started this platform, okay? It wasn't easy. That's what I could tell you. It wasn't easy. There's families, okay, there's friends, there is people that knew me, people that we used to hang out and that stuff like that. But you see, I was stepping deeper into my awakening and I had started making some moves to change my life and, to better my life, to go in a different place. And most of the times, one of the things I used to experience was, it was like the people that was around me was looking at me in some kind of a way, okay? So there were some names that they used to call me, there were some things they used to talk about me. And the reason why I wasn't really getting somewhere was because I was still around some people that I didn't know they wasn't supposed to be around me at the time, okay? So I had started shifting out of that energy whereby I was deciding to go different ways, but at the same time, I was really valuing these friendships and relationships, and I didn't want to let these people go. And then eventually, after some time, I received this awakening of having been the black sheep and scapegoat of the family. When I did discover that, I was able to separate myself officially from this kind of individuals. These was all friends I used to know, people I used to call every now and then, people used to hang out. These used to be family members, even some of them people that I used to date. And I was like, now I need to distance myself from these people. I need to figure out, is it going to be possible to get where I want to be when these people are really out of my life? Because I noticed the energy was a little bit stagnant in that time. So I recognized very stagnant energy. Why? Because as a chosen one, there may be somewhere that you really want to go. You are really, your soul is yearning for this. It is something you really want to do. It is like, we can talk about passion. It is something you're really passionate about. But you see, there's a problem because, or I could say there's a challenge. I normally don't want to use that word. There's a challenge, I could say, because whatever it is you want to go, the first thing that is going to come into your mind is, what about your dad? So what is he going to think about you? What about your mom? What is she going to say? Now, there is these other friends of yours around you that you really value. You have a lot of love and respect for them. But now you're thinking that there is another place you're going and they're not coming with you. And you may sometimes try to want to drag them along with you, to take them with you where it is you want to go. But you're realizing that energetically, they're not yet on that wavelength. They are not yet ready. They are not there yet. And you're realizing that because of that feeling of stagnation, whereby you're trying to drag some people with you along on your journey, you're realizing that they are pulling you behind because you're trying to move forward, but at the same time, they are pulling you backwards. So you may sometimes see people telling you things like, don't bother with that. It's not going to work. Why are you wasting time? Stay here with us. We are comfortable here. So you may see or feel that energy of like, people, they want you to stay behind where you have been. And most of the times, if you're not really a strong individual mentally, you may believe that you really want to stay along with those people. But when you do that, you are going to still be in that exact same place that you have been. And you may actually be in that place for years. The moment you take a decision is one thing what I've always said. You learn this art of letting people go and releasing some individuals. I know this is something that's going to be very difficult because if you're a person who is like this empathic person, you're a very nice person. You really want to be around people. You want the best for them. You always want to interact with people. Sometimes you don't even know how to stay alone because you may be dealing with codependency issues as well. That is when you realize that sometimes there is need for you to learn this art of releasing people. This is something that you learn over time. It is not something that happens in a day or two. These things take some time, okay? And you may have to eliminate some people one by one. If eliminating a whole entire group is going to overwhelm you, which it will usually do, you now start eliminating people out of your life one by one, okay? You can start with things like the toxic ones. Those ones, you just have to block them. There's no excuse about that. But the ones that you feel that these are okay, but still you guys are on different levels now, you want to go somewhere and they're not there yet, they're not with you, you can now start by slowly going, this no contact, stopping to communicate a lot with them, don't pretty much interact with them. Because any meeting or any interaction or any phone call or any message that you're going to make with those individuals, it is going to be a message that is going to trigger you. They are always going to tell you something about something that you shouldn't do, you want to do, you are already doing, you wish to do, but they're going to always tell you something that you shouldn't do. And most of the times, when you start doing the elimination process and detaching yourselves from certain individuals, I can promise you, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to start to see, you will start seeing and experiencing a certain shift, not only in your personal energy, but also in your own path, the path that you've decided to go. So you have got to learn that there is so many people that want you in a little box, okay? It is easy to control you. Your father knows your name, they know when you was born, they know what food you eat, they know the clothes you wear, your mother knows everything about you, your friends know everything about you, the women you're dating, the place you live, all those kind of stuff. And usually, you have got to know everybody that you know around you in the moment where you choose to follow a certain path. You cannot go and you cannot take everybody with you. That is one of the things that is going to help you on this journey of personal growth and development. You need to remember, growth can only happen when you really do not care and you stop caring about other people and what they are talking. Now, no, we're not talking about this in a negative way whereby, you've got these big dreams and everything and you're going out banging it in everybody's face or something like that. No. You're choosing to follow a certain path that you believe is going to be very important for your own personal growth, okay? You are not going to take some people with you. There is people that are going to stay behind, okay? The moment they decide that they want to follow you or they want to join you, they will always find you on your journey. But don't try to believe that you're going to be with people that are going to support you. You need to understand that the only way forward to personal development and growth is the very moment where you're going to take some decisions to move away from certain people, because those people are going to try to drag you in a certain direction that you don't want to be. They're always going to try to pull you back in certain places that you're trying to run away from, okay? You're trying to run away from hurt and pain and stuff like that. But those people that have been around you, that's the only place they knew that you was. They cannot understand any move that you're trying to make in your own personal journey. You will be called names, okay? Remember, I've told you guys, personal development and growth is a very uncomfortable journey. It is not something everybody can do. Some people are there yet, some people are not there yet, some people are not even willing to start. Some people will even never start, for that matter. And if you are the person that is trying to make those moves to change your life in so many positive ways, there will be people who will throw all this shady stuff towards you. If you're a person who is a weak person and you listen to those individuals, then I can promise you, you're not going to get anywhere, okay? You need to understand that for you to move in a certain direction and to achieve anything big in life, you shouldn't be able to listen to the background noise, okay? Do not care about what they're trying to do. Do not care about what they're trying to say. Because you see, you are all going different directions. You may be having a person who is, trying to pursue their degree. Somebody's trying to pursue their PhD. You may be a person who is trying to open up your own studio. You may be a person who is trying to write your own book. And the two of you are going in completely different directions. So actually, the people that are moving along with you, that is not your tribe. For you to be able to meet your tribe and to understand who is for you and who is your tribe is when you follow a path and you're able to detach and leave people, not in a negative way that you hate anybody or something like that. You leave people behind. You go and follow your passion. That is exactly on that journey where you start meeting your tribe. Those are the people who understand what it is you're doing. The people that you are hearing all these insults and all these, the craziness going on in the corridors and stuff that is being talked about you, the people that is actually talking about that stuff, they are trying to make you break down your spirit, okay? They want to break down your spirit so that you can never be able to go on and achieve the things you're supposed to achieve. Do not care about what they're saying. They will shout. Yes, people are going to scream. People, they will call you selfish. People, they are going to call you names. But you're a person who is a go-getter. You're a person who has a winning mindset. You have got to know the only way forward is when you do really stop to care about what people think of you or what people say about you and the things that they're going to do to you, because those are the things that are going to happen anyway. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. But you can only focus on your journey because you will eventually get to where you want to be. So let us know what you think about the video, guys, in the comment section below. You guys do know I do love and appreciate your support. You can book a session with me if you want to. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. Desmos signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.